gentlemen, welcome to Attack Wrap here on Rogers TV. I'm your host, Nick Kennedy. Before we jump into our interviews for today, we'd like to highlight a couple of players of the week. So the OHL Player of the Week coming out of the Oshawa Generals, going to Dylan Rubarick with 3 goals, 4 assists, and 7 points on the weekend. Total of 21 goals, 42 assists, and 63 points, going exactly a point a game this season. So congratulations to Dylan for winning OHL Player of the Week. Your OHL Goaltender of the Week is Jack Ivankovic with 2 wins, 1.5 goals against, and a .953 save percentage on the weekend. You can see a record there of 12-4-4. 2.68 goals against average, so great weekend for him, getting down to 1.5, and a save percentage of .918, so great save percentage there from Jack out of Mississauga, soon to be Brampton. And your Owen Sound Attack Player of the Week going to Landen, Hookey, who's here in studio with us today. You can see on the season there, 15 goals, 14 assists, 29 points. So great work there. You got 6 points in 2 games on the weekend there in Erie. So congratulations. Yeah. We'll jump into the interview and, of course, introduce number 10, Landen Hookey, number 22, Jackson Stewart, and number 27, Declan Waddick. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me today on the show. Landen, we'll start with you. I mean, a big week for you. Obviously, 6 points on the weekend. Fantastic work there. And, you know, it seems like you've really been able to find a strong balance between an offensive game and a physical game, and really not sacrificing one for the other, finding a way to get under the skin while also producing. And I'm just wondering, like, how have you found that balance in your game?
Yeah, I mean, like lately, after the break, I was talking with coaches and stuff and just how to improve my game and stuff, and that's a big thing that they came at me with, and Digger as well. They just said being physical, using my body, and then obviously the offense will come. So, yeah, I think I've just been sticking to that, and it's been working out lately. So it's nice of them to help me out and then see you be successful after that. So, no, it's been good.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's great. And, I mean, this weekend, getting a shot at your old team there, the Sioux, do you feel like even though you've been in Owen Sound now for over a year, is there still a little bit of extra competitiveness when you have to play your former team like that?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, playing them is, you definitely want to win, so you don't want to lose to those guys. But yeah, they were my good buddies my first year and halfway through my second year. So obviously you don't want to hear about it when they text you after the game. So yeah, it's a big game for me, obviously.
Absolutely, you want to be the one kind of initiating that text.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure. Do you two feel the same? I mean, both being traded here to Owen Sound.
Yeah, I agree. Obviously, there's lots of like old buddies on the other team, which you like off the ice, but in the game, you no friends. So, and you know, part of their organization as well, and they trade you, so you want to show them what you can do, and it's definitely an extra edge to win.
Yeah, no, it's a great feeling beating the team that traded you, no doubt. But
absolutely, I'm wondering, like, how does it feel then to be traded? I mean, you know, you have to kind of balance that. You know, one team is saying, you know, maybe we'd be better off going in this direction, but then there's also a team that's like, no, we're actually better with you on our squad. We want you. Like, how do you balance those emotions of going through a trade?
I personally just tried not to think about like them just not wanting you, I guess. It's hockey's a business at this level, so just trades have to happen, and it's obviously like it's a tough time leaving a town and coming to a different one. You don't know anybody,
right?
But you fit in pretty quick, and most teams are just a great group of guys, and it's a good locker room, so it's easy to fit in.
Great.
Yeah, I agree with him. It sucks leaving, but then when you get comfortable at your new spot and stuff, it's so much better, and you kind of feel valued right away, obviously. So, yeah, it's different, but it ends up being good thing for you. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, no, it's tough, but you can't really do much about it. I thought it was the best choice for me, and I went with it, and so far it's been pretty good, and I'm enjoying myself. So
awesome. Do you guys feel like there's a difference in sort of how you connect to a team right off the bat when you come in sort of at a deadline or midway through a season versus, like Declan, in your case, coming at the beginning of the year? Do you feel like did you have an advantage for kind of fitting into the team because you're there for training camp before the games start?
I think for sure going into training camp with all the new guys and even the older guys, and going into preseason and starting the regular season with the team was definitely an advantage, and yeah. So.
Excellent. How did you guys feel, like having to come in partway through a season? Are there challenges that come with that?
There definitely is, yeah. Like they've been all together for already half the season.
Right.
So you're just kind of like a new guy just popping in, but when I got here, it was quite easy to fit in, but it's definitely different for sure.
Yeah, I agree. When I got here too, we got here like the same day pretty much. So yeah, it was easy. Got comfortable quick. The guys were awesome, but obviously when you leave there, it's tough because midway through the year, you also don't expect it really. So it's kind of catch you by surprise. So.
For sure, for sure. Jackson, a question for you. I mean, talking about a physical game, like obviously you have a very physical game, and you showed that this weekend. I mean, throwing some incredible hits down in Erie. I'm wondering for you, it seems like you have this ability to read a game, like to see what your team needs physically and when they need it, and you're able to pull the trigger and affect a game with your physicality. Like you can swing the momentum of a game with a single hit or a single fight. How have you developed that hockey IQ over the years?
Well, it's always been part of my game. That's been my role pretty much. I got some more points in minor, but it's been my role for my whole career is just being physical, and I think it gets a bunch of energy for the guys. If the fight needs to happen, there's obviously a limit rule now, but if you have something that one needs to happen to get energy for the boys, it's definitely helpful. Or if the boys seem dead or something, a big hit definitely helps them out. Absolutely.
Now, for those kids who are in the younger kind of maybe our junior attack or something like that are maybe they are really blessed with a physical game, right? And how do you kind of approach that? Like what advice would you give a kid to say, like, listen, you can be a successful and effective player without having to be the number one top point getter on a team?
Yeah, like obviously 20 years ago it was a lot different. You could fight your way to the NHL, but it's still needed in the game. Hits definitely, it just gets a lot of energy for the team and scares the opponent kind of sometimes. So just keep doing that. Obviously you got to have some skill, but being physical and just knowing your role and playing it perfectly it'll help you out.
Excellent. Declan, you've been in town almost a year. We talked a little bit the last time you were on about that trade, but I'm wondering now, after kind of having a little bit more time in Owen Sound, why is it so much better here than Niagara? I'm just kidding. You don't have to answer like that. But maybe you could.
Serious. It's a tough question.
No, I would never put you on the spot like that. But what is maybe what's one of your favorite parts about living in Owen Sound?
I think the guys we have a good group of guys, and we're all really, really close when we get together. Everyone's there. We're all doing it. I think definitely the guys is like I'm close with a lot of guys, and I feel comfortable coming to the rink every single day. So
great.
I think that's the best part.
Awesome. Yeah, that culture piece, it just seems so important, and you guys seem to have a great locker room, great group of guys going on there.
Yeah.
I'm wondering for all three of you guys, as traded players, do you ever keep tabs on not just the team that you came from, but the player that you traded or you got traded for, just as sort of like an internal self-competition?
I don't really know. I knew the guy, Cal Ewens. He's from Belleville. I played minor hockey there, so he's just a year younger. I knew him pretty well, and he's a D-man. I'm a forward, so I didn't really take it too personal, so I don't really worry about that.
No, I don't think I've ever looked at his points or anything or tried to keep up with him. It's worry about myself. Don't really care too much about him.
Excellent.
I feel the same way.
Great. Declan, this is your I think your first chance at OHL playoffs, having 2 years in Niagara, and they had maybe a tougher couple of years here, but I mean, you're going to the playoffs. You guys locked in your spot this weekend. How are you with your third year going into the playoffs? How are you mentally preparing for this?
I'm just excited, and I'm going to try and bring everything I can to help the team win, and I'll just hope we stay here as long as possible.
Yeah.
We get a couple rounds in and have some fun. So.
Do you guys, having experienced playoffs, do you have any nerves going into this one? Or are you like, man, I know what to expect, and I'm ready?
Yeah, I'm not too nervous. I'm definitely ready. I've been in them before. it's just you got to be ready. It's a different types of games, but I like them and I'm ready for them.
Yeah, I agree. I'm ready too. It's not, I wouldn't say nerve-wracking. It's more you just get excited.
Yeah.
Like I think all the boys are excited to go and you can do some damage, but yeah, it's a different game. Like Stu said, it's not the same as regular season. So you definitely got to change your mindset a little bit and dig deeper. So
for sure. Well, Landen, yourself, I mean, 29 points on the year, fantastic. I mean, you seem to have found that consistency piece in your game, and then as of late, you're going 6 points in the last 5, 8 in the last 10. Like, what is it about the last few weeks here where, like, something is obviously clicking, something is working in your game? You've found this, like, it seems like you're like already playoff set. Like, what is it that helps you find that next level in your game?
Yeah, I mean, I think during the year everyone goes in their slumps, and I think mine was just a little longer than everyone else's this year, which happens, but can't do anything about it. But I mean, I just kept working hard at it. So in the last, 10 games, it's just you kind of playoffs is coming. We need wins, so it's kind of like a different mindset, like I was saying.
Great.
And especially this weekend, Erie, those were probably two of the biggest games this year, right? So
absolutely.
I mean, you got to come to play. So
yeah, I mean, fantastic, right? Like getting those 4 points this late in the year is great, and to see your game just kind of hitting that, looking playoff ready is fantastic. And I'm sure for you guys too, seeing players achieve at that level, it's got to be inspiring for the whole team, eh?
Yeah, it definitely helps out the boys, gives us more confidence going into playoffs for sure, especially at the end of the year. And yeah, it's just great to see everybody throughout the lineup getting some points.
Great.
Yeah, I think everyone was playing well too.
Oh, absolutely.
The whole team was playing good, so that's definitely helped us.
Jackson, for yourself, I mean, we talked a few months ago when you were out for a couple of games, just that itch that you have to be on the ice. I'm wondering, at this level where it's so competitive and you hear guys, sometimes struggle to find the love of the game, how have you just like locked that in? And you always seem excited to be out there. You always seem to have some sort of joy to be out on the ice. How have you found that love of the game and retained it, even when playing at such a high competitive level?
Like I've just always loved the game. Obviously, there's some times in the OHL where it gets hard on a player, just whatever's going on, but it gets hard, and just the boys at the rink and going to the rink and always having fun at practice and games, and they can play in hockey when you're 20 years old, so it's pretty fun.
Excellent. Well, I mean, for yourself being a fisherman, do you feel like you're going to kind of get a couple extra days therein? Does it help you like reset, get yourself ready for playoffs? Or
going fishing, it's just one of the best things ever, to be honest with you. It's unreal.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, we're going to jump into, this has become a relatively popular part of the show, so if you want to grab those 3 sticks there, and I got a pile of tape for you as well, and a pair of scissors too. You guys were on the very first show, so I didn't know what I was doing yet. We didn't have anything fun to do yet, but now we got some good fun stuff. So what I want you guys to do, I think, Declan, you've done this probably once before, but what I'll have you guys do is tape these sticks the way that you would tape your normal game stick.
All right.
And then when you're done, I'll have you guys sign them. And if you're a fan at the game, you'll have a chance to win these sticks likely this weekend. So make sure you stay tuned and get those tickets and be at the Bayshore Saturday and Sunday this week against the Sioux and against Sudbury. So we'll take a look at how these guys are going about it. Landon, you do a pretty small tape job on the blade, eh?
Yeah, I do. I've been told not to, but it's
really.
I went full blade for probably like 6 games and didn't do anything. So I mean, I switched back, but no, it seems to work.
Clearly, it's working. Like,
yeah, it seems to work for me. So people chirp me about it, but it doesn't really matter to me.
And you cover the whole toe. Do you find is that to kind of help pick pucks up off the board for a quick transition?
Yeah, I mean, it's always. I think to be honest with you, it's better to have a full blade, just for spin on the puck. But I mean, I just like the feel of it, and like looking down. It's just easier to stick handle and stuff for me. So shooting the puck, I got to shoot for my toes. So that's why.
And have you always gone when you went full blade and now there's a half blade? Do you always go kind of heel or mid of the stick to the toe?
Yeah, I put wax underneath, so I kind of have a line that shows me where to tape it every time.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. And it doesn't use barely any tape, so
There you go.
Pretty good.
Yeah, not too bad. Now, Declan, I mean, fire tape, obviously, it makes the puck go faster. Is there a chance that we will see the fire tape in a game, or maybe just on the mini stick for now?
That's a great question. I don't even know if
I
it's
used
legal.
it all.
Is it legal?
I don't know. Maybe on the grip.
Maybe on the grip.
Yeah, I don't know.
I usually go from black to white depending on how I feel, really.
Okay.
So,
You switch, eh?
yeah, a lot.
I just could never use black.
Sometimes when if I use black a lot and switch to the white feels unbelievable.
Sure. So, Jackson, I mean, a pretty small grip for you. You don't even really do like a big nub, or?
Well, to be honest with you, I ran out of tape, or else I would have been using half the roll.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, you're welcome to use some black and cover it in grip tape if you want to.
It's close enough. I usually go a lot more around here and then down a bit more. But
Okay,
it's pretty
gotcha.
close. Pretty standard tape job from me.
Yeah.
I don't use grip tape.
No, me neither.
Do you use wax or anything like that?
No.
Really?
Nothing
Okay.
there.
Just don't like the feel of it, or what is it about the grip tape or the wax that you're not a fan of?
I would like slide my hand down at the top.
Okay.
So like the grip obviously doesn't let you do that.
Do you feel like it, is that for getting kind of control in tight quarters and stuff?
Yeah, in other areas.
Yeah.
No wax.
Okay.
Never felt like it did anything.
Okay. See, that's interesting. We have guys who swear by it and other guys who say
I've
it's...
never touched it in my life.
Okay.
I love it.
You use wax?
Oh, wax on my stick?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You guys don't?
No, not at all, ever
Really?
in my life.
So what is it about the wax that you feel like works for you?
It's all in your head.
Yeah, it's probably in my head, to be honest. But I don't know. You still get snow and ice on your stick. Like, I think that's the purpose of it. Like, so it doesn't get icy and stuff.
Yeah.
Sure.
But I don't know. I don't think it's for grip. Like on the puck or anything.
I have zero idea.
Pretty sure it's for
Because when I don't use wax, my stick like builds up ice and then it's like
Yeah.
lumps. So.
Okay. Yeah, I think the purpose is for sliding along the ice, but I could be wrong.
Yeah,
I'm
I don't
not
know.
sure.
It's probably
I
a
don't know.
bunch.
So you guys both leave the toe exposed. We've got Landen, who basically only tapes his toe. Why do you guys leave the toe exposed?
I've always just left it out, and
Okay.
I've always just rolled with that.
Sure. Just kind of tradition, habit.
Pretty much
I think
same
it looks
thing.
better too.
Okay.
I've done pretty well the same thing. I've done the exact same tape job since I've started playing hockey, and I've never changed it. So
There you go. Is it something you learned from your dad or a
Yeah.
coach? Or?
yeah, my dad, when I was too young to do it, he did it, and then I was able to do it, and I just kept doing the exact same thing. And I'm pretty sure you can't get any more
I mean,
basic than what I
That's
got.
pretty
If
straightforward.
you find success with it, then you might as well keep going.
Exactly.
So that's fair. I mean, you got the two-tone tape at the top, and
Oh, yeah.
what do you guys think of this? I mean, you said yours looks better. How would you rate Landen's tape job?
Landon's
here?
pretty good.
Okay.
It's
Some people hate it, some people like it.
not the best, in my
I'm
opinion.
not a skill guy, but it's kind of
Hey.
skill tape shit.
I mean, after this weekend, I don't know about that, right?
Yeah,
Maybe you
so-
are. It's
Stepped it
something's
up a
working.
bit. Attaboy.
Well, on the topic of equipment here, I mean, I've heard lots about the tongues of your skates from last year. You've switched to kind of. Do you tuck them now, or
Yeah.
why?
He's not Ovechkin anymore.
What made the change for you?
Well, until this season, my tongues were always out. Then last year, they're called sniper tongues, so they hang like that.
Yeah.
Get the flop. That's
Right.
what it's called. But it started hurting my feet a lot,
Oh, okay.
so I just tried something new.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Fair enough.
the tuck, I think, looks a bit cleaner. So
Yeah. You've seen guys in the show that'll just cut the tongue right off now
Yeah.
on some of the skates, and
yeah.
you got some. Do you guys do anything specific with your equipment that you feel like you
No, it's
enjoy?
pretty
standard stuff.
Yeah, they don't really let us touch too much of it.
Nothing that would give
Leave it.
Stumps a heart attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of just leave it so that they don't have to be all over us about it. So.
Yeah, fair enough.
Which
Fair
is
enough. All right. Well, what we'll do is we do have some trivia questions here. So if you're watching at home, we have one question. I'm going to read that out to you now. And what you can do is you can text your answer into the show. And if you get the right answer, you will win 2 tickets for Saturday's game, March 16th, against the Sioux. And the trivia question is, Jackson Stewart has scored 4 goals this season, all 4 of them in one game.
Oh, we.
Can you name the team that he scored those against? If you do it without using HockeyDB or the internet, then I don't know, bonus bragging points. But
one period too.
Get those one period.
Yeah,
exactly.
it's not just a game; it's a period.
Yeah, thanks, buddy.
Let's get those phones out. You can see the number on screen there. Email in as well, and make sure you get that answer in. If you get the right answer, 2 tickets on Saturday against the Sioux. So get those phones ready, gentlemen. We'll do maybe we'll do some fun questions here for a little bit, and then we'll do some more games after the break. But curious for you guys, if you, I know Steener's kind of been the team DJ this year, but if you guys could pick your own custom goal song, do you have like a go-to?
Oof, that's a really tough question.
Well, that's a
thinker.
Put us on the spot with that one.
Kind of like a walk-up song, you know, in baseball there, but you just have like a tune that's just kind of your go-to.
I'd probably say the next episode by Snoop Dogg.
Okay, all right.
I think that's
I'd probably walk out and Don't Need Friends
Okay.
by Lil Baby.
Nice. Yeah.
I'm thinking something more old school. Some rock and roll maybe.
Sure.
Yeah, some AC/DC maybe.
like a win song or walkout.
It's a goal song, you said, right?
Yeah.
Oh, goal song.
Goal song. I mean, it could be
Just
a
anything.
Any win song.
I'm thinking like any old, old style type of rock
or something like that when you score.
Thunderstruck.
Maybe a little too overplayed.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I like The Stroke.
Okay. Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Great.
I like that one.
Bully. Have you heard of Bully?
Bullies? I don't know.
I don't know actually how much we're allowed to talk about music on TV without paying rights for it. So I'll go to the next question just to avoid any issues here. But if you guys had to play with one former Attack player, who would you want to play with?
Probably wasn't Bissonnette here?
He was, Biz Nasty played.
Yeah,
I think he played half a season here. He came at the trade deadline.
I'm liking Biz.
Yeah,
I'm liking Biz. There was Curtis Gabriel, I think he played here.
I think you're right.
Yeah. He was a fighter.
Yeah, we
Bobby Ryan. Can't forget about him. He's pretty cool too.
A couple good ones. Yeah. I'd probably say Biz though.
Biz or Bobby maybe.
Yeah.
A couple good options though.
Yeah, not too bad, eh?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
We'll do the next question here in a moment. Before we do, congratulations to Crystal Vallis for winning the trivia question. Jackson Stewart scored 4 goals this season, all 4 in one game in one period against the Windsor Spitfires, November 16, 2023. That was a little while ago now, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's not too bad, though. Did you keep all 4 pucks? Was that like a memorable thing for you?
No, I didn't keep all 4. I got the one for the hat trick, though.
Okay, perfect.
So, yeah.
Excellent.
So, I guess I'm just happy I can say I did that.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, not a lot of people can say they scored 4 goals in the OHL.
All season in one game,
Yeah.
Still got 5 games.
Yeah, I got to get one here.
Excellent. What is the strangest chirp that you've ever heard while on the ice?
I don't know.
We get a lot of games.
Buds.
Oh, yeah. What was that?
Might be rated R.
There's
a couple bad ones, but is it okay to say?
I don't think.
Probably not.
No, there's no swear words or anything.
Yeah,
but there's some weird ones out there.
Oh, I'm sure you guys probably face a lot. Do you guys ever hear? I'm curious. Like, you hear fans constantly yelling, especially when you're in the stands and stuff. Do you guys hear much of that, or is that just kind of white noise after a while?
In Erie, you do.
In the area, you do.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we were giving to the fans.
Especially if you're in the box there. You can really hear them there.
What is it? Something about the arena, the glass, like?
They just have. Every person there has signs, and they're just right up on the glass banging it, and telling you suck. So, it's a pretty interesting ring.
Yeah, it is. It's fun though, because then you can kind of
get right back.
Get right back.
Sure, absolutely. Well, that's good to know. Next question then: who's your favorite NHLer right now to watch?
Wow,
that's another hard one.
I like Nylander.
Okay.
Real good to watch.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, having a
I've always
pretty stellar year.
Yeah.
I've always liked like a Jamie Benn type player, but I'm liking Rempe right now.
Rempe.
Oh, yeah.
I'm liking Rempe right now.
Yeah.
He's
Wait,
his
did he
fights.
get, is that 5 he's out now, or?
4 games?
4 games, yeah.
4, yeah.
Yeah, no, I like watching him right now.
Yeah,
sure. I agree.
Were you kind of hoping for that McDermott and Rempe fight? That would.
Yeah, I was looking forward to the Reeves one too.
Yeah,
that happened. It was pretty good.
Great fight.
I'd like to watch him fight a guy with a little more reach than Reeves. Obviously, Reeves. He's got the heavyweight title for sure. sure.
You
Oh,
can
yeah.
take them though.
Sure.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can take them.
Got
Absolutely.
sharp knuckles on them.
All right, you're on a 1-on-0.
All right.
Just you, breakaway. Are you sniping or are you dangling? What is the go-to?
I'm sniping.
I'm shooting.
I'm probably taking a
Okay.
slap shot.
Yeah.
Oh,
probably.
slapper. Okay.
No, he's not.
Probably,
No, you're not.
You're shooting in the
game,
corner,
you're
not-
not taking a dang shot. I mean, slap shot.
and a break. I'm shooting low blocker, either wrist or
Yeah.
clapper.
Yeah, I'm probably pulling it and shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe one fake and then backhand. Like nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Nothing like.
I'm not that guy.
If I get a breakaway, I'm going to take a slap shot. Let's show you. I will.
can't wait.
It's gonna end up in the freaking netting up
What
top.
about Windsor? I hit the post.
Yeah.
Oh, there you
That
go.
wasn't even a break.
That could have been 5 in one
Yeah,
game.
it could have been 5.
Oh, I was
Excellent.
out there with you.
Yeah, I thought it went in.
Yeah, that was a bomb.
It was a bomb.
I missed the net though.
No, it hit the post.
It doesn't count as a shot at net.
Well, close.
What is your guys' go-to team sport? If you couldn't play hockey anymore, you had to be an athlete in another team sport. What would
Team
you pick?
sport.
Oh, a team.
So not golf.
Not.
Yeah, unless you count the Ryder Cup, I guess, but not really.
It's a single.
I always like football.
Yeah. Football's sick.
Football. Yeah, we got some good baseball players too.
Okay.
I'd probably say lacrosse.
Lacrosse.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's sick.
Team? I thought it was like our team.
What do you mean?
Or you're picking your favorite.
Oh, what are you talking
I
about?
thought it was like the whole team.
No,
Our
what
best
do you?
decision.
If you could play,
talking
if you could
Sure.
play another team sport, what would you play?
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought, it was,
yeah, I
I
mean,
thought
it is
what
a
our
personal
team would be
question,
good
but
at.
If
No.
you,
Oh.
I mean, if you
Yeah,
think
would be
that
good at football.
our whole team would just transition really well to baseball, then that's fair
I
enough.
mean, we got some good baseball players. That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
I would probably
Okay.
pick
What
lacrosse.
sport would you want to play?
What I want to play, probably football.
Couldn't play hockey.
Football.
I don't know. It's either between lacrosse, baseball, or basketball.
Football for sure.
Fishing's a team too sometimes. You can have a team of 2.
Excellent. Well, we got about a minute left here before break, so I'll ask you. Got one good question here. What is your favorite hockey movie of all time?
Mighty Ducks.
Oh, okay, Mighty Ducks. Nice.
That's a good
like
option.
Goon.
I like Goon.
Yeah.
Goon or Slapshot.
Or the one with the monkey,
Nice.
like the.
MVP.
Yeah, that one's
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
I used to watch that when I was
yeah.
younger.
I like Goon and Slapshot.
Okay.
Slapshot's sick
Or,
too.
what's that? Blood.
What?
I'm trying to think of an old one.
When they
Yeah.
the
Miracle on Ice is a
Russians
good one.
Miracle on Ice, yeah, that's
That's a great one.
I was
That's
listening
great.
to
I
that
think there's
speech
just too
this
many
weekend.
to pick one.
Yeah, it's tough.
They gotta come up with a new one though, I think.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be good.
We should
That's
make
a good
it.
idea.
We should make it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys could probably
Squad.
apply for
Goon
that.
Squad, Ron Squad.
Young
right.
Blood is that?
We got.
I think that's one, yeah.
Yeah.
We got 30 seconds left. Can you go favorite hockey show?
Hockey show.
Hockey Night in Canada when it was still a thing.
Hockey Night in Canada. All right.
Don
Don
Cherry.
Cherry.
What's
Don
that?
Cherry?
Don
My
Cherry.
guy.
Okay, yeah,
Those
Coach's
before,
Corner.
Actually.
What do you mean? You haven't seen them?
No, I have seen.
Oh no! What's the one hockey show? It's an actual Netflix show.
We'll let these guys
Netflix
keep
show.
thinking about that, and we'll go on a break here. Make sure you stay on Rogers TV, and we'll be right back after the break with more Attack Rap.
This program is brought to you by Ignite TV. Now you're in command. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
This job brings people together.
City TV has all new episodes of Chicago Med, Fire, and PD.
Listen up, mass casualties en route.
No pulse, 1 epi milligram?
My team of 51 saves lives.
Go! Need to get that truck out of there now.
We'll take them.
Police, run!
Every inch of this place is surrounded by police.
All new Chicago Wednesday on City TV or stream it on City TV Plus.
Welcome to Central West Side United Church.
I'm number 24, Tays Jordan.
And number 21, Harry Nancy.
Tune in to Attack Rap
on Rogers TV.
gentlemen, welcome back to Attack Wrap. I'm your host, Nick Kennedy. We're going to do a few fun games here. So got some whiteboards here for you guys. And what we're going to do is we're going to designate, I mean, you guys got here at the same time. And I feel like we've had, what was it? We had Hooks and Stew as a bit during the games there a couple of times. So what we're going to do is we're going to see how well you guys know Declan. So each of you guys can take a whiteboard and your erasers.
I know Declan real well.
Yeah, me too.
Too well, I think.
No, I know I'm pretty good.
We're going to put this team, put these guys to the test here, all right? So, Declan, I'm going to ask you a question, and then these guys are going to write down the answer they think that you would give, okay?
Yeah.
You're going to say your answer once they're done writing, and then they'll reveal their answer into that camera right there.
Sounds good.
Gotcha? All right. Question number one, Declan, what NHL team did you grow up cheering for?
We got to guess this?
You guys got to guess what NHL team Declan grew up cheering for. All right. They're both done, so you can say your answer.
The Leafs.
Leafs?
Okay.
Yes. Woohoo!
All right, we got Detroit and Toronto.
Detroit's
picks.
yours.
Well, I know, but he's from Windsor, so I thought, like...
Pretty close.
I was Detroit because I'm close.
Did you get to a couple Red Wings games as a kid?
Yeah, my papa had season tickets going on.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, it was a great time.
All right, kind of down the same vein here, what was your favorite NHL player as a kid?
As a kid.
Do you have a favorite NHL player? You don't have to answer yet. These guys will guess first, and then
as a kid.
Before they flip their board.
Did he play in the league?
Yeah, I got one.
Was he in the league when you were a kid?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Is he good?
So that would have been, let's think here, 2010-ish? 2010-ish, this guy played?
20 around there, yeah.
Okay.
Does he still play?
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice. Good.
I think I still got it.
Okay, yeah.
Sid.
Oh, it's Kessel.
Kessel, eh?
Okay.
Filled
Yeah,
with thrill?
I went your guys' direction too.
Well, I was a Leafs fan, and he was the only good player back in the day.
Are you still a big
Me too.
Kessel fan?
When you say he's still
obviously he's slowed down, but I love seeing him doing well.
Yeah, Kessel's not in the league. Kessel's not in the league anymore.
He's in the A.
It's not the league.
Is he actually playing though for Abbotsford? I thought he was just training.
I don't even know what he's doing.
Well, he's been in the league.
Yeah, we'll count it. It's fine.
Yeah, no, you weren't lying.
Still counts. All right, which NHLer do you most try to play like? If you had to pick an NHLer that you really try to model your game after, who would that be?
It's changed over the years, I feel like.
Say this season.
I'm going big here.
I think that's a good guess.
Yeah.
I think that's a good one.
Okay. Like, I would just never say those guys' names.
Who would you say?
I was going to say TJ Oshie.
Okay.
Just because
fair enough.
I've said that name.
Well, you say your answer before they flip.
Yeah,
and then,
yeah.
Did I spell Nylander right?
Probably.
Yeah, I think so.
Close.
I don't know.
McDavid.
Yeah. Imagine like no one says that.
If you had to pick a different number than 27, what number would you pick?
Were you 27 in Niagara? No, I know your number in Niagara.
All right, you say, and then they'll flip.
24.
99.
Great. Is that retired in the O as well as the show?
Just respect.
It's gotta be.
Respect, yeah.
But if you could wear, you would.
Probably.
Yeah, you're 24 in Niagara. I remember.
101.
What is your absolute number one road trip item? You have to bring it with you, or it's going to be a terrible road trip.
I know the answer.
I know.
What's he gonna make it a terrible roadie?
Like, does a phone count? Like, are we counting that?
Yeah. Any item, anything you got to bring with you.
We'll take phone out.
We'll take phone out.
Phone out.
That's,
yeah,
I got my answer.
Okay. Big phone guy though, I guess.
You gotta have it.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and say your answer.
Pillow.
Nice.
Wow. I'm 3 for 4.
Wow.
Nice.
One for
4.
He's a big kind of bus nap team.
I just need my pillow.
Okay.
I go
More
even when you're
comfort.
sitting.
Yeah.
Because everyone sits sideways, so it's
Get some poker rolling now.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, what is your go-to pre-game meal? I've had a few interesting answers on this throughout the year, but curious, what's your go-to pre-game meal?
Yeah, pretty simple.
Okay. Maybe a little classic chicken and rice.
Close. Chicken and pasta.
Oh, okay, there you go.
I'm 4 for 5.
Right, let's see here.
I know you real well, bud.
Can you guys guess the AAA team that Declan played for?
Yeah,
there's a few.
Most recent.
Most recent?
Most recent.
Okay.
Your suitcase in AAA?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait.
All right, go ahead and say your answer, and then we'll have them reveal.
Waterloo.
Waterloo. Okay, we got Waterloo right there.
What did you write, Chatham?
Sud County.
You played there?
Yeah. Most of my years.
I knew you played in Waterloo too. That was just so dumb.
I knew it. I remembered.
All right, not a goal song, not a walkout song, but if you had to like throw the earphones in, you're getting game ready. What is the pump up song, the thing you are listening to get game ready?
Yeah.
You guys going another little baby song for them, or?
I don't
want to party. Okay.
Oh my God, I'm the man.
I don't know.
6 for 7.
Wow.
I don't know.
Hey, you pay attention to your team here, eh?
Yeah, we hang out a lot, so I know what he likes.
Any sport, not a team sport, could be anything. What would be the sport that you would pick? If you had to go something besides hockey.
Like just a player to go pro?
Go pro.
To go pro?
Team or like?
Doesn't have to be team. Any sport at all.
Go pro, eh?
I got it.
Okay.
Do I go first or do they?
Yeah, you'll go before they flip.
Okay.
Once they're done writing. Okay.
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah.
Probably golf.
Golf.
I was gonna say golf.
Oh, both of you guys said football. Okay.
Yeah, like.
I was gonna say golf, but I was thinking you want football because it's more money.
Yeah, fair enough.
The golf's just
money
such
changer,
a-
right?
We'll go kind of in the same direction here. If you had to do something professionally outside of sports, what would you pick?
I got it.
You already know, eh?
Oh yeah.
I mean, outside of playing sports, I should say.
You're cheating.
No, I know one answer. Well, not this one.
Professionally out of sports?
Yeah. Professionally, like not as a professional athlete.
So like.
It can be sports related, but just not a pro athlete.
Like another job?
Yeah, another career.
Just any job?
Any career.
You like the job you have right now, don't you?
Well, I wouldn't want to do that for the rest of my life, would I?
I don't know.
I'm going.
That's a tough one.
Going kind of like your dad.
Like my dad.
All right, go ahead and say your answer.
Entrepreneur.
He said construction. Isn't he blue collar?
Firefighter and construction.
Firefighter's a great answer, though.
Nice, excellent. Well, it seems like you guys know him pretty well. Do you want to make them guess one question? Do you have like one to really let people know who you are?
I don't know.
Yeah, come on, bud.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, come on.
It's fun.
Wow, how many did you get right?
Like 4? 3?
I think it was 2. Yeah, it was close.
2.
I got 6.
Yeah,
No, I got 3.
I got 6.
All right, no problem. While you think, I'm going to share our next trivia question here. So, ladies and gentlemen, get your phones ready. Your next question for 2 tickets for Sunday's game against Sudbury. In 2023, January, Landen Hookey was obtained from the Sioux Greyhounds. Who did we send in return to the Sioux? If you guys can find out that answer, make sure you text in, same number, same email, and the first person to do so will get a pair of tickets for March 17th's game this Sunday, 2 p.m. against the Sudbury Wolves. Make sure you text those answers in to the number at the bottom of the screen. Declan, you got a question, or should we go to a new game?
Probably a new game.
New game, not a problem. All right, we're going to do a, let's see, what time do we have here? We'll do a couple of questions of this, and then we're going to jump into some highlights, all right? We don't need the boards for this, so don't worry about that. We're going to do just a who's more likely to, so you guys can kind of
like that.
At whoever, all right?
All right, I like that.
We'll start with my favorite one. Who's most likely to be involved in a line brawl?
Probably Stu.
He wants to all the time.
That'd be a lot of fun, no?
Yeah, I think it'd be
You'd be right in there, too. You'd be in there, too, checking lefts.
Yeah. Who is most likely to ask Stumps for new blades during practice?
I'm thinking you. I'm thinking Hooks, too.
Okay.
Yeah.
For your sure.
I feel like I do change my blades.
For sure.
I don't probably just.
Not in practice. Warm up I do for
I've changed
games.
my blades once in practice.
No, I'm a game day too.
games.
Yeah.
I'll change it before.
Yeah.
Uh,
Warm up.
these three, who's most likely to win Sewer Ball?
I'm not in the conversation at all. It's gonna be one of them.
We've played one-on-one. I beat him. It's a different game.
It is a different game in the circle.
Yeah. You guys, it's those two for sure.
He's probably got more skill, but
okay.
I'll say Watts.
Yeah. We had
give it to both of them.
We had JP on the show a few weeks ago. He answered himself, which we promptly learned that was not true.
No, it's not true at all.
Wrong end.
He's probably the worst. I think he's the worst.
He might. He's bottom three.
Bottom three.
Bottom three. Wow.
Yeah, he's not very good.
It's a good thing it doesn't translate too much to hockey.
Yeah.
In a pinch, I'll paint the situation for you. Cubby shows up, goes down with the flu. We've got an empty suit, and somebody's got to step up. Who is most likely to be the best replacement for Cubby?
The mascot? I'm thinking it's you.
Yeah.
It's you, for sure.
Not you?
It's you.
Are you serious?
It's all
You'd
you.
be the one to put your hand up. I'll do it.
No, it's all you.
No.
Are you saying like Hooks has the best dance moves, or is it just the general personality?
Hooks just seems like he could fit being a mascot. Like he'd be good at it.
This just won't fit me. I think you would be great at it.
I think you'd both be great at it.
Yeah. I don't know how much of a compliment or backhanded compliment.
No,
it
it's
is.
a compliment. Your
It's a compliment
personality.
to you, too.
Thank you.
I think you can do it. You can do the splits and stuff.
I can't. Yeah, I don't know if Cubby can do the split.
Well, you can, though, because you're the Cubby.
True.
You got to take backup.
Nice.
All right, we've got a trivia winner as well here. Congratulations to Dan Goodla for winning the 2 tickets here on Sunday, March 17th against the Sioux for answering correctly. Who did the Attack send to the Sioux in January 2023 for Landen Hookey? It was, in fact, Julian Fantino. So congratulations to our winner, and you can pick those up at the box office, I believe, at the Bayshore. So congratulations. We'll do 2 more questions here, and then we'll jump into some highlights. All right?
All right.
Let's get a good one here. Who is most likely to have a viral video interview, like a hockey interview go viral?
I don't know.
Probably Stu.
Like say some dumb stuff.
Yeah, you'd say something dumb for sure.
Maybe.
Or they thought you looked funny or something.
Funny, yeah.
Excellent. Who is, this is my favorite one. I think this is my favorite one. Who is most likely to get, once your hockey career is over, who's most likely to get their own segment on Hockey Night in Canada's first intermission? If they bring that back.
I don't know.
Who's most likely to get Coach's Corner 2.0?
I don't know. That's a tough choice between you boys.
I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Maybe us 3 all together
All
on
3?
one.
Yeah, sure, why not? Do a panel? I like it.
Yeah. I think if one of us was up there, the rest of us, all 3 of us would be there.
Yeah.
I think so too. I think we could all do it.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's not like one guy just wouldn't do that.
Sure.
Yeah, we could do it.
Who is Don without his Ron, right?
Exactly.
It's just
Ron John.
3. There you go.
Ron and John.
Excellent. Well, gentlemen, thank you so much. We're going to jump into some highlights here. We're going to take a look at the first game against Erie this weekend. Great game, Attack winning in OT. So we'll roll these highlights, and we'll be right back to talk about everything Attack related.
The Owen Sound attack in from the right wing side, moving its way below the goal line. Henry looking back after it, played in front and bouncing back into the trapezoid. Erie plays it forward. Edwards will bring it out of the zone. 15:40 left to go. Edwards makes a great move. He scores! Ready, Eddie, great shot. Otters lead it 1-0. 15:37 to go. Dylan Edwards starts the scoring for the Otters. Up to the blue line, it'll go. Teos Jordan shot in. Redirect, and that one set aside by Frazier. Up, it'll go to the top of the right circle. Moving over, one-time shot, another save. Oh, Ethan Frazier. This will find its way, high slot, right wing side. Holding, shooting, up at the top of the net. It'll bounce its way onto the blue paint. Erie's offense coming up, and Ethan Frazier will get the appeal of the crowd as he now has 11 saves in this contest. Below the goal line, it'll go. Cormier works this one up to the blue line. Cormier back from Jordan. Over to the left wing side, it'll go for Connor Smith. Jordan, desperation shot in, hits something in front, finding its way to the blue paint. They score! Throw it on net. Owen Sound knots this one up with 4:42 to go in the first. That's what happens when you get good pressure, and the Attack are able to knot this one up from Landen Hookey. Mishiak brings this one up. Mishiak into the offensive end. Mishiak, top of the right circle, centering it back for Alexi Davio. Out to the right wing side, it'll go. Molnar with it. Shot, he scores! Andre Molnar gives the Otters the lead back with 40 seconds to go in the first. The 4-on-4 success continues for the Otters. 8.5 left to go here in period number 2. Stop. Oh, what a save! Ethan Frazier with the windmill. That's a big one. Frazier keeps this a 2-1 Erie lead. Sam McHugh over for Davio out of the zone. And this will give the Otters a chance to press forward. 2.5 minutes left to go. Moving its way in right wing side. Cormier toward the net front. Cormier! The glove comes flying off and they score. A delayed power play turns into a goal, and the Owen Sound attack knot this one up at a 2-2 game. Below the blue line, it'll find its way out to neutral ice. Erie will send it back in below the goal line of Carter George. George a backhand. Moving its way up and out of the zone, Denny Gore with it. Gore, Schaefer looking for it, Landen Hookey. Hookey toward the net front, they score. And will it be the hat trick for Hookey? No, they'll say that one was redirected in front by McHugh. Back-to-back goals for the Owen Sound attack, and they lead in this one by a 3-2 result with 32 seconds left to go. Erie recollecting it, Brett Brissett over for Owen Johnston. Johnston, bottom of the right circle, it'll go back for Madden Steen. Pano Femus looking for it. Femus at the blue line, he's got it. Moving this one outside the left circle, and it'll go for Silva. Trying to jam it in front. Femus shot. George able to get away from that one. Shot in, bouncing, they score! It's the big rig in front. 5:41 to go. Erie knots it up. Number 3 from number 33. Teos Jordan back for Burrows. Dylan Edwards looking for it. Final 22 seconds here to go. Erie looking for this one as it finds its way in from the left wing side. It's Denny Gore moving in. Gore back for Jordan. Worked over right wing side. Moving and shooting. They score. Denny Gore with 8 seconds left to go. And Owen Sound has a hero in number 7. They come away with the overtime victory.
Excellent. Well, a big win there in the first game down in Erie. I'm wondering for you guys, I mean, do you almost like, are you almost like unhappy that you have to play an overtime game in a back-to-back when you got to be back on the ice at 2? Or are you just not even thinking about the next game and you're ready for the OT?
Yeah, I say not really thinking about it.
Yeah.
Just focus on winning that one that you're in and not really worry about till tomorrow until it comes.
Right.
Yeah, I agree.
Completely agree.
Yeah. Great answer. How are you guys, like what kind of role are you playing then on the bench when you're getting ready for OT? Like when you guys are all huddled around, are you staying quiet, letting the coaches do their thing? Are you trying to hype up the guys beside you, encourage Georgie at all? Like what is your role there?
If any of the guys that are going need a seat, I'll probably stand up.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we got our main OT guys, and you kind of know if you're obviously not going,
Passing
so you just
the water and everything.
Yeah, you kind of you're just there, like just being a good team guy. And,
yeah, absolutely.
Like saying "Let's go, boys," just normal type of stuff.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those things that maybe fans it goes unsung to them, but makes a difference. You were saying while we were watching that, right? Like when Burr and Denny are out there, they're always scoring, right? Yeah. So. It's great that you guys can see that, identify that, and do your best to support that.
Yeah, you got to put the guys that are good at it, so I think that's big.
You did
fair enough.
Help Seds' move on
yeah.
Yeah.
In the shootout, Seds didn't know what he wanted to do, so that helped him out.
Well, why don't we roll that and take a look at it right now?
Take a look.
All right, we'll roll our shootout win here against Erie, and then we'll be right back to talk all about it.
Martin Mishiak in the face-off dot. 2 teams line up at center ice, and we are underway. Just as a programming note for today's game, there will be no goal horn. Music will be quieter, and the lights are dimmed because it is our sensory-friendly game with Autism Society NWPA. Top of the left circle, finding its way in right in front. They score! Andre Molnar, back to back to back. Erie strikes first blood, 18 seconds in. moving its way toward the net front. Silva down on the ice. Top of the right circle. Will it come out of the zone? Yes, it will. And a 2-on-3 turning into a 3-on-3. Worked in right wing side. They score. Oh, what a shot from Colby Barlow. We've got a 1-1 game. Barlow, deadly as ever. Up and in from the left wing side, back below the goal line inside of the Otter defensive end. Schaefer will pick it up on the run and find it back inside of the corner. Movement up against the wide wall. Top of the right circle, shot, they score, bar down, and it's a power play goal for the Attack. 2 unanswered goals and a 2-1 lead. Below the goal line, battling back for it is Spencer Silva. McDonald back to the blue line. Denny Gore, D-to-D passing over for Servac Petrovsky, lost it out of the zone, and Bruce McDonald will start up the ice. McDonald, the lone Otter in. McDonald, good move to the net front, he scores! Third career shorthanded goal for Bruce McDonald, and that's how you flip the script. 2-2 game, 9:59 to go in period 1. Out of the zone, this one will find its way back down for a clearing effort. And below the goal line, it'll go. Finding its way forward, right wing side. Across center ice, worked in left wing side. Guindot brings it in. Sam McHugh back to the blue line. Petrovsky with it, shot in. This one bouncing around in front, trying to jam it through. Down in front, it's Hookey, they score. Looks like Cormier's the first one to react, and the Erie Otters find themselves down 3-2. 8 minutes and 53 seconds left to go in period 1. Face off in the right circle. Moving top of the right circle, it'll go to the blue line now. Working its way down, Denny Gore out of the zone. Opportunity for the Otters. Pano-Femis alone in front. He scores! Pano-Femis continues his lead at the top of the scoring charts for the Otters. 3-3 game. 1 minute and 20 seconds left to go in the first. Erie looking after this one. Back as it finds its way inside of the trapezoid. Teos Jordan up for Tersini. Femis will take it at the blue line. Femis, what a move for Edwards. Shot, they score! Dylan Edwards sneaks it through, and Erie takes a 4-3 lead. Oh, baby, no quit on that shot. Outside of the right circle, he'll bounce this one into the mid-slot, back behind, set up play, and Brett Hammond leads this one only as far as the wide wall, no further. Below the goal line, Silva had it and lost it. Hookey setting himself up in front. Top of the right circle, Sedley, one-time shot. Gibbons, it never got to him as it was blocked in front. Right wing side, it'll go. Top of the right circle, Sedley with it. Denny Gore. Gore, left wing side, they score. What a goal for Landen Hookey, and what a response for the Attack. 4-4 game, 13-10 to go in the second. 10 minutes and 10 seconds remaining here in period number 2 of what has been an absolutely wild game in the Erie Insurance Arena. Up against the near wall, it'll find its way. Movement back inside of the defensive end. Opportunity in front, they score! Ben Cormier, Owen Sound right back on top in a 5-4 game. Moved across center toward the net of Ethan Frazier. Frazier came in relief of Jacob Gibbons after the 5th goal for the Owen Sound Attack. Been able to stop everything he's seen so far. So on finding its way in front, they score. Spoke too soon. And now it is a 2-goal lead for the Attack. 6-4 lead as Cedric Guindot strikes in the final 90. Erie leading it out of the zone. Pano-Femis alone in front. Femis, no one in front of him. Oh, he tried to strike it through, but they score. Owen Johnson with the rebound. Otters down by a goal with 14:15 to go. OHL News Radio and talked about his season that he's had so far. He's really prided himself in becoming more of a 200-foot player, and that goes without saying with the way that he's really moved the puck this year. Top of the left circle, shot, they score! Dylan Edwards, second of the night, and the Otters tie this one up in a 6-6 game. In Pano-Femis. Femis, what an emotional leader, a scoring leader, a do-it-yourself kind of guy. Femis will try and extend this game for the Otter effort. Themis in left wing side, racing down, wasting no time, and that'll do it. Owen Sound sweeps the weekend series, and that long road trip back to Owen Sound gets just a little bit shorter. A big celebration and a well-deserved one for the Bayshore Bears as they sweep the weekend series, and as it stands right now, hold 5th place in the OHL.
Excellent. Well, a big win there by those announcers, the Bayshore Bears. Interesting. You guys been called that before?
No, never heard that one.
I'm not sure if that one's going to catch on quite as much, but big shootout win. Fantastic. I mean, we didn't get to see the shootout winner there, but for you guys, I mean, being in a back and forth game, like, I mean, both teams, you guys both had an opportunity to clinch, and it seemed like both you guys just came out firing, ready for this game. So what, I guess, like, what are you guys kind of saying on the benches? How are you going into each intermission, just like trying to find that next gear and find an edge over this team?
Yeah, like, I think all the boys knew how big those 2 games meant to our playoff positioning. So, and same to Erie's team, they were thinking the same thing, and that's I think, and that's why the games were so tight.
Yeah.
I think after the first game, obviously they're going to come out a little more hungry and
for sure,
wanting to win, especially because there's only a few games left and playoffs are coming. But we stuck to our plan, and we ended up winning both games. So.
When you guys go into OT, is there do you find like a different energy on the bench when you're going into OT after you've scored to tie a game versus when you've been scored on to have the game tied?
Yeah, I think, it's different because, I mean, you score, you kind of get like that momentum type of thing, you have the energy, but if you get scored on, you're kind of let down from it because you're in the position to win the game, but obviously you got to stay level-headed throughout each scenario, I think.
So how do you guys do that? Like, I mean, obviously a huge game, right? You're trying to clinch this game out. You want the 2 points. You know, I guess as soon as you go to OT, you know that it's been clinched, but obviously wanting those extra points just to move up the standings and hold on to those spots. So how are you getting your heads prepared? I mean, scored on, it's going to OT. What are you doing to kind of get that team ready?
I think, just either way, no matter how it happens, you got into OT. So you're in OT now. So the boys who go out there, they perform as best they can every time, and we it's just on the bench. It's a lot exciting. It's pretty exciting to watch that 3-on-3. So
very nerve-wracking.
It is. It's hard to watch.
Such a possession game. Like if you don't have the puck, anything can happen. And then they shoot, anything can happen. 2-on-0, 2-on-1.
Yeah, it can go from you having a breakaway and then them having a breakaway really quick. So that's fun though. So I think our team's confident when we go to overtime. So
Excellent. Well, gentlemen, thank you so much. That's the end of our show. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this week's episode of Attack Wrap. Thank you to our guests, Landen, Jackson, and Declan as well. Good luck this week with your 3 games in 3 days. And we'll be back next week here on Rogers TV with another episode of Attack Wrap. Thanks so much. You're watching Attack Wrap on Rogers TV.
Connect with us by visiting our website or email us at comments@rogerstv.com.
These days at your local Legion, we're marching to the beat of a different drum. On a mission to support veterans, to have fun, and to welcome everyone to our ranks. You don't have to be a veteran to join the Legion. And as a member, you'll join thousands of others serving our veterans, our communities, and our country. Oh yeah, and our Member Perks program will save you thousands on shopping, dining, products, and services across the country. Join us at legion.ca.
The verdict is in.
Please hold your applause.
Law & Order Toronto Criminal Intent is a hit.
It's already trending. The press is going to be all over this.
It's the #1 primetime drama premiere of the year.